Hello, my lovelies. It's Susanne, and today I want to show you how the Heron's method works. It's a method to calculate any square root. And in this video, I want to show you how to find the square root of 43. Okay, as a first step, we have to find out between which two square roots our number lies. Here, we need the next square number that is smaller than 43, which would be 36. And here we need the next square number that is larger than 43, which would be 49. And now we know that our number lies between the square root of 36, which is 6, and the square root of 49, which is 7. So our number lies between 6 and 7. And this is good to know to check our result in the end. So if we get a result that is not between 6 and 7, we know that we made a mistake somewhere. But we also need these numbers because we need a starting value for Heron's method. And you can take any starting value. You could take 100, or if you like 2000. You can really pick any number. But the closer you are to your actual result, the faster you are. Okay, then let's see how Heron's method works. We have a table here with 3 columns. This is our number we want to find, and this is what we found out already, that our number lies between 6 and 7. And as I said, these numbers can be our starting value now. You can choose the 6 or the 7. I take the 6 for now as a starting value, so I take the 6 and write it in my first column here. And these numbers in the first column will be my orange numbers. To find the numbers in your second column, you take the number you want to calculate. So you take this green number here, in our case the 43, and divide it by the orange number here. So we divide it by orange. In our case, this would mean 43 divided by 6. So we can write it as a fraction, 43 over 6. You can leave it as a fraction here, but we're going to end up with so many decimal numbers anyway that I can write this as a decimal number here as well. And I write it as 7.167. The more decimal places you use, the more accurate your result gets. So I'm going to use 3 decimal places here for now. And this number here in the second column is going to be my blue number. And for the third column now, we always have to find the average of these 2 numbers now, which means I take the orange number, add the blue number, and then divide this by 2, which means here 6 plus 7.167 over 2, and this is equal to 6.584. And this number here in the third column will be my next number here in line in the first column. So I take this number, the 6.584, and write it down here. This is my new orange number. And now we repeat this entire process, which means for the second column, we have green, which is still our 43, divided by orange, by our new orange. So we have 43 over this number, which is 6.531. This is now my new blue number. And for the third column, we add orange and blue, so this number plus this number, and divide it by 2, which gives us 6.558. Where can I find the result of my number now? These two numbers here will get closer and closer to each other. So in the first line, we can see that we had a 6 here and a 7 point something here. And in the second line, we have 6 point something and 6 point something. So our number will lie between these two numbers. And the closer they get to each other, the more accurate is our result. And if we compare these two numbers now, we have 6 point something and 6 point something, which means if our number lies between these two numbers, then we know that it starts with a 6 point something because we have a 6 here and a 6 here. What about the next digit? We have a 5 here and a 5 here. So the number repeats itself, which means we can take the 5 already and write it down here for our result. What about the next digit? 8 and 3. Okay, they are not the same yet, so we don't know yet what we will have here, but we can keep going with this process to find more decimal places. Let's do this so that we get a little bit more accurate here for our results. Let's keep going by taking this number and write it in the first column here. So we have 6.558 now here. This is our new orange number. For the second column, we take the green number 43 and divide it by our new orange number, so by this number here, and we get 6.557. Okay, let's compare these two new numbers now to see if we get some new information about our results. We had the 6 here and here already, and the 5 here and here already. But now we have a 5 here and another one here, which is great. What about the last digit? This is an 8. This is a 7. Okay, so we don't know the last digit yet, but we know that our number lies between 6.557 and 6.558. So depending on how accurate you want your result to be, maybe you're happy with 2 decimal places. So let's round our result to 2 decimal places, which means we have 6.55, but this 8 tells us that we have to round up, and here the same thing, 557. This number also tells us we have to round up, so we have 6.56 then if we just want to have 2 decimal places. And this method really works with any number, so try it out and let me know in the comments if it worked. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care!